Hey, welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, I'm happy to be here with you. What I'm going to do is not be here long, but I really want to take the time out to kind of like launch the Welcome to Moving to Norfolk, Virginia channel on YouTube, the business, and really and truly talk to you about things that I find and the purpose of why this is going to be important to me and kind of give you insight into how I need your help and go over a few things. Not going to be long, like I said. Got three tips that I want to get through today and actually helping serve the community of Norfolk, Virginia and beyond in Hampton Roads, and talk to you about just a little bit about the mission that I'm looking to achieve throughout this process. Okay, so this is going to be a quick one, hopefully not going to be long. So let's start with just the mission. Okay, like I said, I'm launching Moving to Norfolk, Virginia. Is going to be actually the real estate brand that I'm going to be using. And the reason why I find this important is because if you know me from any what part of my background, you do know that I've actually served over 20 years in the military and recently just accomplished uh, making it to terminal leave. Okay, so for those who don't know what terminal leave means, basically you're on house hunting, job hunting, then basically you're taking the rest of the time that you actually have to ease into the transition back to civilian life. With that, I still understand what some of the purposes and things that I've seen throughout my career are some things that we can do better in the military and we can do better as a community to help our service members and beyond, especially their families and beyond that, and give more reach to people within their network. It's just to simply be of service. And what do I mean by that? I don't feel like that's entitlement. I don't feel like that's anything that should be like a sense of just some things that you think that you should receive. But what I do look at it as is that for most of our military service members and for most of the people who are accompanying them as dependents or family or friends or anything in their network, what typically happens is a service member or their family always moves, and really and truly they have to start over. And one of the most stressful points of a person's life is PCSing. That is when a military service member goes under orders, and those orders say they have to transfer to another community that they are already been that they're no longer a part of, and have to transfer all the way to either another part of the world, another part of the country, overseas. It could be anything. And just to give you examples of it, I've been in Norfolk, Virginia, out of a 20-year career, 11 years. Okay, but what did that really look like? So I did 8 years in Norfolk, Virginia from 2003 to 2011 and settled up, had my entire family that in the composition that it's in now, and then had to move to Washington, D.C. for 3 years. So you go from 2011 to 2014, then you turn around, had to go across the country from 2014 to 2019 in San Diego, California, actually 2020, because in 2019 I had to do 1 year unaccompanied in Romania and then move from Romania back to Norfolk, Virginia, where we're currently residing now. So the reason why I say that this purpose means something to me is because really and truly through all of those experiences, I wish that someone would have taken the time out to kind of like give me the lay of the land, show me around the city, let me understand the community, because depending on some of these communities that you're moving into, you're going to see opportunity where you may have never seen opportunity, or you can wind up in the worst neighborhood in certain opportunities as well too. Now everybody has their own apples to oranges, tomato, things of that nature, to where it makes sense for them, and the fit for one homeowner is always going to be a different fit for another homeowner. So to me, the purpose of what I'm actually bringing to the table is the Moving to Norfolk channel on YouTube. Okay. And the reason why I think that this is important is because I really wanted to drill down and make people understand what it is that they're going to get when they move to this city. And the reason why I say that's important, because most times, most service members, when they get their orders, they're either going to Virginia Beach, they're either because they're going to Dam Neck or Little Creek, or they're actually going to Norfolk because they're going to Norfolk Naval Station. They don't really understand that the Norfolk neighborhoods are actually encompassing as Hampton Roads. If you ask anybody what is Hampton Roads, the first things that comes out of their mouth is, what is that? And they don't understand that Hampton Roads comprises of 7 cities, because most of the time they're either going to Norfolk or Virginia Beach. So my thing is to it kind of level the playing field for people who are actually relocating, looking to purchase, looking to sell. Any way of the matter, I feel like it's better to know the neighborhood, know the cities, know the feel of the community that you're going to be in. And that's my purpose and my goal as I make my transition out of the military to continue to try to give back to the community that I come from, but also helping those from a beyond the reach who may be a part of their network as well, because I see it as opportunities to not only educate individuals on making an educated move, understanding their move, but making it a little bit more easier and taking the anxiety and the stress away from the family as a whole. When a service member can focus on just doing their job because they've made their family whole and relieve that stress that may come with PCSing, I feel like you're going to get a better product, not only from an employment standpoint, but from a personal and mental health standpoint as well too. So to me, these things all go hand in hand. That's the purpose of the mission of my new brand, Moving to Norfolk, Virginia. Okay. So let's talk about what are some of the things that I kind of need your help with to kind of like get this ball rolling and kind of educate people the way we can and share the message that I'm going to provide every week. So to me, I've already started laying the groundwork for actually providing information each and every week. I believe that sometimes it's going to be a little rough because I'm still working out the groundwork of how to make sure the communication style is going to be perfect for those who need it. But every week on YouTube, I'm going to launch a new video every week of a neighborhood tour vlog style. What that means is that it's going to launch usually on every Wednesday. But what I'm going to do also on that following Thursday, I'm going to have actually an update of the neighborhood tour where we're basically going to come together and I'm going to answer questions based on the video that we showed and neighborhood that we talked about and answer any specific questions that people may have, because as you watch these videos, I expect there's going to be more questions. There's going to be more things that you wish I had talked about. And that's going to help me actually build a better quality product to inform and educate those who need it. This is not to actually grow any type of following on YouTube. This is only simply to grow a following to help people be understanding and educated. And the best way for me to do that, to reach the masses, I believe, was to actually put it on this type of platform. So if there's a better idea, let me know. But what I need from y'all today is basically head over to YouTube today, okay? And I'll share this with you real quick. Head over to YouTube today, and you can actually, I'll hide myself for a second. You can actually go ahead, go over to YouTube and do me the favor of just go ahead and use the search engine, put in Moving to Norfolk, Virginia, and that's going to be the handle that's going to be under the platform. And what you can do is just subscribe to the channel and share this channel with any and everyone that you know who's going to possibly be moving to Norfolk. And I really want to get them on board so that way they can learn a lot more about Norfolk if they've never been here before. Because I know one of the things that I have a hard time with is actually moving to a new place and having to figure out the things that matter to me. And sometimes, you know, having someone that you can connect with or call and ask questions to or anything of that sort makes it a lot easier. So I may be a real estate agent, I may be a realtor, but at the end of the day, what it comes down to, I'm a person first, and I love to help people, and I think that's more important. So if you can, just share this channel with as many people as you possibly can. I'm going to be out here every week, laying the groundwork on the pavement, helping you understand the community. And the only thing I ask for is just to share it. This is not, like I said, to grow a subscriber base. This is more so to grow a communication base, helping people build the informational knowledge that they need to make an educated home buying decision, okay? Or even a home selling decision in certain cases, because certain people may want to move to different neighborhoods because they may want to upgrade home. But that's a whole different story for a whole nother day. But my promise to the community is to actually, you know, bring us a new episode every week to this channel where you can learn more information about Norfolk. Now, I actually did this in a systematic way. The systematic way that I've done this is I'm going to start in the south side of Hampton Road. So if you've been here for a while or you know anything about this community, you definitely know that there's a peninsula side that's separated by tunnels, and you know there's a south side, okay? On the south side, what I'm looking to do is actually work my way from Suffolk all the way across to Virginia Beach, and then we're going to make our way to the peninsula side as well too, to educate those in the matter of what's on the other side of the tunnel as well. So there's a lot of information that's going to be provided here, and I appreciate anyone who's going to help me get that message out so we can start helping more people. Now, one of the things that I actually will say, feedback is always going to be warranted. I love feedback. I love people who let me know, hey, you missed this. Hey, maybe you could talk about this. Or, hey, I don't think that you did that community justice. I think you should do a little bit more insightful information on things of that nature. This is what I look for. I look for that feedback, and we can only get better as a community if I get that feedback as well, too. And then as we look at it, I want to say, just comment, leave comments about things that you know about those areas when I go to these areas and talk to you about these communities and give you all the feedback that you can actually take in at a time. So that is really it. I really just wanted to come on here, just basically ask you to, not only share this with people that you know that's going to be PCS into this area, who's going to be able to help others understand what is going on in the 757, but also I really just need you to help me by subscribing and sharing this out and ringing the notification bell so that way that you can be aware and be the first to learn about anything that's new, that's moving and shaking in the Hampton Roads community. Also, at the end of the day, I appreciate the time that y'all spend with me in every week that we're going to do this. Every Wednesday, 4:30, there's going to be a new launch of a video at the minimum, okay? And then, like I said, I will follow it up on the Thursday after, just to actually answer any questions or go into a little bit more of a detailed dialogue on things that people may have as a live as well, too, about the community. So I hope that helps. I hope I didn't take too much time. I hope I wasn't too long-winded and giving you the information that I wanted to pass today. And I look forward to working with each and everyone who actually wants to help me build something that's going to be of importance to me in this community. And like I said, it's always going to be me giving back and me putting people first. And this is Craig Houston with Moving with Norfolk. I'll catch you in the next video starting tomorrow, 4:30. Talk to you soon.